Welcome to Good Mythical More. This one goes out to all the overthinkers like me that strategically plan every bite of their food. We've surveyed people. We're showing them a picture of eating food to see what is the best next bite. Can we predict what it should be? Do we agree with all the people who voted? Let's find out.
But first, let's donate $1,000 to the National Immigration Law Center to aid in their mission to defend and advance the rights and opportunities of low-income immigrants and their family members. Please join us in giving at nilc.org/donate.
It'll make more sense if we just see the first one, right?
So this is from @NY or Nothing, and they tweeted this image and captioned it, "Let's separate the psychopaths and the geniuses," and then asked about the next bite. So
Who was surveyed? Mythical Beast or Mythical Crew?
Mythical Crew.
Oh,
We surveyed
Mythical
Mythical Crew. Let's see if you align. What's your next bite?
Okay. I mean, I've got my answer.
Yep.
Are we gonna do 3, 2, 1?
No, I don't. I
think you should
honor
just say it.
Right.
Honor system.
Okay. Go first.
I immediately thought 2 because I want to go across the sandwich.
So my knee-jerk reaction, which is probably what I would actually go off of because I don't think about these things, was 2. But now that you're giving me the opportunity to think about it, I'm going 3 because I don't want to create a long sandwich. I want to hit 3 and then come back in for 2.
I like saving the best bite for last, which arguably is the number 2 bite. But there's some, I don't know, I got too much pride to gnaw around the edge of a sandwich and make it an Uncrustable. But that's what I would do if I didn't have any pride. So I'm sticking with 2 as my answer, even though I think 3 is the correct choice.
I'm sticking with 3. What do we got back there?
They're debating.
One moment, please.
They're debating.
You changing the answers on us?
No, I didn't have the right one for that. And now I'm trying to read Davin's production notes, and it's very confusing to me, and I still can't find it.
This is
Oh my gosh! I can't.
2. They picked
suspense.
2. They picked 2.
And what's the
Mythical Crew?
What's the
What's
percentage?
the breakdown? 24 out of 32 picked 2.
Yeah, because it's right there for the taking. It's just hanging out there. It's just like, it's kind of like Florida. You just want to eat it.
Yeah, I think I'd go for 2 and then stop and think 3. How about 3? Okay, all right.
Okay, how about this next one, which I do have the answers for.
So you've eaten the head of the gingerbread. I guess, So this is assuming, would I have started with the head? I know that's not the question. It's gone. It's a moot point. This is tough. Which leg? It's not 1 for me. It's definitely not 1 at this point. Like, you don't go down the neck. You don't just go right down the buttons.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
And then 5 and 2 are like...
Choose your own adventure.
Now, when I pick up a cookie, when I pick this thing up, the buttons will be facing out, I feel like. So when I look down on it, I'm still seeing buttons. And I wouldn't want it to fall off. I wouldn't want a button to
that'd be the worst thing.
Be on the bottom side. So it would definitely be like this. So 2 would be on my left and 5 would be on my right.
You'd be holding it with your right hand.
Like, whenever I make out, I always instinctively go to the right. So I'm saying...
You go to the right?
I go to the right. I go to
the same side that I go for a hug, which is the left.
So I'm voting for 5. Does that mean you're voting for 2 using the makeout rationale?
Well, you're going to think this is weird, but I actually think that I would go for 4 or 3, and here's why. I'll decide which one in a second. I like the ability to bite into something where my bite is a completely new bite, right? Like, it's like you have a new opportunity for 4 and 3 to bite all fresh gingerbread that hasn't been touched by your mouth already.
But that's not something you ever think about.
I'm just saying, you're giving me the opportunity to think. I don't think while eating, and now I'm trying to be like a normal person, and I feel like I'm malfunctioning. Like, think about what your next bite is. It's like, this, dude, I eat like I play sports. You don't think, am I gonna go to the left or right? You just do it.
It's like when you start thinking about breathing, and then you can't really breathe correctly.
But I'm gonna say number 4.
I'm saying 5.
4.
47% voted for 2, followed by 28% for 5.
Nobody voted for 4.
12.5% for 4 and for 1, and 0 for 3.
Yeah, nobody.
Oh, wow.
Nobody's doing
Yeah.
3. Nobody's doing 3. It's too far away.
You both like negged 1, and I just would. I don't know. That's like the most straightforward way.
You're just going straight down the middle.
But the problem is, then you
Yeah.
start having gingerbread on either side of your face.
You don't want
It's like,
ginger cheeks.
You gotta
Well, okay,
kinda,
you're
you gotta
thinking it's a
corn cob,
big
whatever
cookie.
you're doing a little bit.
I'm thinking it's like a normal size cookie.
Yeah, we're both picturing this gingerbread man like this. Big.
Yeah.
There's no sense of scale.
Okay, how about this one?
I'm going instinct here.
Oh, what would you call this? A yogurt parfait, or just like a muesli? What do you call this?
This is, yeah, I think just a bowl of yogurt with toppings. Yeah,
This is not.
it's not
My
the same.
option's not up here.
Because you would mix it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mix it, but I would assemble a bite.
Well, what I was going to say is I would start
Yeah.
in 4 and I would sweep over to get granola, and my first bite would be 4 and 1. And I don't want to reward myself too early with 2 or 3. Because 2 or 3 feels like, I mean, I'm looking at that thing, there's like 8 blueberries there. So, you know, I don't know how many bites those blueberries are going to last. And so I'm saving those for the last half.
You know what I would do, and this is exactly what I would do. I would eat. I would
like that when
I
you
would
say that.
3. I'd eat all of
All
the
the
strawberries
strawberries?
because
You don't like 'em.
I don't. I like strawberries, but I like this yogurt, granola, blueberry mixture better if there weren't strawberries on it. So I'm just gonna get all the strawberries out of the way, and then I'm gonna start assembling bites. I'm gonna go 4-1-2, 4-1-2, 4-1-2.
I think my first bite is
I'm going with
4-1, and so I think I have to say 4 because that's where I started.
Okay.
Yep.
44% voted for number 1. 28% voted for 3. 22% voted for 2. And 4 was the last one with 6%.
See, but I'm with you. Once I got rid of the strawberries,
But I'm not
it's
just doing a
4-1-2.
plain yogurt bite. I'm not crazy, you know. I'm just saying it's 4 and the 1.
I think this was hard.
Yeah.
This is a hard one to answer for
Yeah,
that reason.
I agree. It's really challenging.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is this
It's kind of like that thing.
this
we
one's
did.
inconclusive.
How about this
skipping
one?
this.
We need like this next one. Yeah, it has to be like, what is it? Homogeneous. It has to be like the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're grabbing it, you're holding this taco.
Okay, this is an easy one.
And so I'm assuming you're saying 3 based on your like, I'm biting where one's never bitten
No,
before.
here's the thing.
It's like Star Trek.
Here's the thing. I have specific real-time experience with this, and what I wouldn't actually bite number 3, like because I don't have experience with gingerbread men. So
Okay.
now that I'm going back to, I know I can counter this exact situation, and I know there's a little overhang at the top, but I'm considering this essentially you're at a flat part. I always go to 1 in the bottom, and then I even it out by eating the top.
Yeah.
So I'm the 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
So but it's easier to eat the top and then leave the bottom hanging out because then that's a better bite. But if you eat the bottom, then the stuff from the top, if you eat 1 first, isn't some of the stuff from 2 going to start falling out?
Well, in this taco, it wouldn't. But I guess in a typical taco in which there was like toppings, including maybe like sour cream and cheese, I probably would go to number 2 first.
Yeah, I'll do a number 2 bite. But the way that it's presented for the
I'm doing
survey,
number 1 with this
I got to
taco,
do number 1
'cause
for
there's no
this taco.
risk of the structural failing.
And what you're seeing here is the best bite of the taco. So you got to remember, halfway through that taco, you're at peak taco. So you better enjoy it while it lasts, because when you're back there cleaning up the mess in number 3, you're gonna be questioning if you should have even eaten taco.
Yeah. Number 1.
This was real tight. And number 2 edged it out right over number 1.
I haven't agreed with y'all on any of these.
Yeah. I'm what you would call, and please don't take this the wrong way, I'm a taco chaser. And by that I mean, you know, at any point the taco could slip out of your hands, you know, and you're anticipating where is that slippage going to happen.
The whole
and that's
taco
where
could
you're
fall out of your hand?
Well, no, pieces of the taco. So
You
like
want your mouth to be ready
sometimes-
for it.
Yeah, sometimes
you're
you
just
have
like,
to go for a three.
Chompy. It's all one.
Well, no,
act.
sometimes you might have to go for a three if like there's some sauce dribblage, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're just always chasing the taco.
That's right.
Anyway, how about these eggs? You're not grabbing them and popping them in your mouth, but like which one would you choose first?
Wow, it's tough because they're numbered.
Let me give you a shout out.
Most of my eggs
Yeah.
are not numbered.
Yeah. Shout out to Mythical Kitchen. We're loving their award-winning series, Last Meals, where Josh has existential conversations about death, life, and your favorite foods with a special guest. Ben Schwartz is over there having his choice last meal and talking about how he wants to die, apparently.
Well, you know,
Thank you for internalizing that burp during my promo.
death.
What?
He's talking about death, not how he wants to die. I mean, death.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Go over there, show Ben Schwartz and the Mythical team some love. Watch Last Meals, okay?
My point of reference for this, what we do at my house is we take all dozen and we put them in one of those trays that is a 4x3 tray that stays in the fridge.
4x3.
Because you got a dozen eggs, and so 4x3 is
12.
also 12.
Yeah, it is.
And we actually have two side by side because we are a egg-heavy household. So we always have anywhere between a dozen and 24 eggs at any time because there's just eggs going like crazy. I mean, it's like a Waffle House. And I make a bunch of scrambles, and I'll throw 6 eggs in a scramble because me and Jesse share it. And I realize that I'm taking eggs out of the one that's closer to me, and then I'm like, but then we're getting new eggs and we're just filling it in. Those eggs in the back, how many rotations have we gone through before we get to those eggs in the back? So I'll go in and I'll start grabbing eggs out of the back. So I'm even them.
None of that applies to this.
Right. So I'm trying to think how is my practice? How do I take the eggs from the carton and put them on the thing is the only thing I can think. And I think I'm starting with number 7.
Because you're left-handed?
No, because I'm moving across, but I'm starting with the one closer to me. Than
I was debating
farther.
between 7 and 12. I'm going with 12.
I also experience egg guilt when I take eggs out of the fridge based on where I'm grabbing from.
Egg guilt. It's a real thing. It's a real condition.
I don't know why. It's always wrong.
Yeah.
44%
It just
voted
changed?
for number
People are
1.
still voting?
Well, I'm round like it's 43.8% voted for number 1.
Okay.
12.5% voted for 12.
Wrong.
9.4% voted for 3 and 7. 3?
Yeah. I don't understand 3, but I understand 7.
You're just like haphazard, like, just putting your hand down.
6.3% voted for 9, 6, and 2.
What is wrong with y'all?
3.1% voted for 5 and 8. And no one liked 4, 10, or 11.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see how 2 would be okay, but 10 would not be.
This is so strange. I love it.
Okay, how about this?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
this is so good.
Chicken leg.
Because are you going back in for the same bite or are you going in for a fresh bite? And I know definitively the answer. I've eaten a lot of chicken legs. Number 1 is where I'm going. I'm going for a new, fresh bite. I want to get that skin. 2, I don't know why you go to 2. You're going to go bone first?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't bite in the same place. I feel like my bite is deep enough that like there's no second bite in the same spot.
That's another thing for
3
me.
is moot.
I go to the bone on the first bite.
I would vote for 4 because just to the
Where is
right,
that?
just to the right and down from 3. Because once I'm on one
That's not
side
an
of the chicken leg, I know it's not an option. I can see there's no 4.
Okay,
I'm voting for 4. It's invisible because that's what I do. I go down the leg and then I rotate.
I'm going with number 1.
And then 1.
And I think this might be the first round in which y'all agree with me.
75% voted for number 1,
Okay.
followed by 22% that voted for number 3. and 3% that voted for number 2.
Okay, these 3%.
And 0% that voted for 4 because it didn't exist.
What is the 2
It
bite?
was invisible.
What is the 2 bite? Is it like, is it like sucking the chicken off of it?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
What is
That's
the 2
weird.
bite?
Now, if 3 is, yeah, okay, yeah. All I know is that I'm hungry.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. I'm hungry.
Okay, this is an interesting one.
I didn't know what that was for a second. So it could have been a turd for.
Oh my goodness, what do? You walk into the kitchen and this is there. You know, that's the
How
scenario.
many bites have been bitten off this thing? And is number 1? What about the piece that fell off the boulder?
Well, that's part of 1, I think. You get that on the way to 1. You get that little turd on the way to 1. You just suck it right out like a vacuum. And by the way, I do think that's my next bite because it's got that extra piece out there.
That looks good.
But here's the thing, we're playing a balance game with this item too. As soon as you take a bite out of 1, then you gotta lay it down on its side.
You think Rhett's gonna take a bite, put something down, pick it up again, and bite it?
Yeah. No, this is in my hand the whole time.
Oh, let me take a bite, put it down, and chew, and just think about the next bite.
That's why the scenario was like I walk into the kitchen and someone else stopped eating a muffin that I'm about to pick up where they left off.
And just devour
know?
it. This old muffin is probably a 1-bite muffin for Rhett.
Is this an Otis
4.
Spunkmeyer?
Oh, Otis Spunkmeyer.
Is this an Otis Spunkmeyer?
He used to get me some Otis Spunk.
We had Otis Spunkmeyer in
High
our
school
high school at the
cafeteria.
Trojan Cafe in the
Plastic
middle,
wrap.
in the middle on the island.
And that number 3 bite, you gotta save that, homie. I'm going for 4, and then
So
I'm
we have
going
a
for
1
3.
and a 4.
I would get a slice of pizza and a Spunkmeyer muffin, man.
I'm feeling kind of spunky right now.
Man, that was so good. Boy, you get your...
I can taste that
You
spunk.
definitely fall asleep right after lunch if you got that Spunkmeyer in you.
Oh man,
50%
it's so fudgy.
voted for 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
You gotta save that, y'all.
Is that what you would do?
suckers.
You gotta save it, suckers.
28% voted for 4.
Hancock.
And 19 voted for 1.
Did anybody try to dig their way into number 2?
3%.
That's a dangerous
There's
spot.
somebody messing with the polls.
Y'all try next time.
Yeah, come on. I'm going to bite number 2. I'm going to burrow right in the middle of that Spunkmeyer.
Oh man, well I gotta go get a Spunkmeyer right now.
Yeah, we got
coming?
one. Yeah, where can we get a Spunkmeyer?
Let's get spunky.
I'm just going to go out on the street and yell for Spunkmeyer.
Spunk!
I literally thought I just passed out
I
because
thought
you
I
just said
had
the
a stroke for a
stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I don't think it was that stupid. I think it was
Oh, it's funny. It's like you opened your mouth and like jelly beans, like a slinky came
Yeah.
out. That's how stupid it was.
No,
it was like
I
a
know.
little clown nose just came
now,
out.
now you're really milking the bit.
This is insane to
Here's
me.